Hey guys, so today I made around $66 in trading right now. Yeah, around $66.17. So I'll be explaining how I made $66 in USD JPY. So first thing, let's see here. Alright, I traded it around Friday. If you see here, there was like a double bottom. It may look a little bit ugly, but if you go on like the 15-minute time frame, we see that it's actually oh my gosh, wait a minute. It's actually a double bottom. It's a double bottom. If you see here, it's like more of like an uptrend double bottom. Usually if it's like an uptrend double bottom, then I'll trade that because I've seen it before. So yeah, once I saw it break, I took a trade over there. Yeah, may look small, but yeah, if you see there's like a break over here, and I took the trade. So what's next? Let's see. All right, by the way, in the 1 hour time frame, let's say I didn't see the trade, let's say I was late. If I was late and didn't take the trade, I would take a buy probably over here, or yeah, probably over here. I would take the trade over here. So yeah, it's a good trade. So I'll be explaining it. So I have actually two strategies. One is the mate strategy, and the other is just this strategy. I just have to just check it if it has a liquidity sweep, a reversal pattern, a supplier demand, trend line break, and break of structure. So mate strategy and this strategy, I combine it. So we can say the mate strategy. Okay, it's an acronym. Mate against movement. M is for movement, A for alignment, T for timing, and E for entry. Or no, sorry, not entry anymore. It's actually exit. Where should you put your stop loss and where should you put your take profit? Or when should you exit the trade or when should you stop the trade? Something like that. So, yeah, let's start with the mate strategy. So, what's the movement in the mate? What's the movement? Where's the market going? What's the market direction? So what I see here is still an uptrend. It's uptrending in the daily time frame. So the higher the time frame, the stronger the direction. So let's say in the 1 hour time frame, it's downtrending, but in the daily time frame, it's uptrending. So the higher the time frame, the stronger the trend. So if daily time frame is uptrending, then it's actually uptrending. Not if it's like 1 hour downtrending, then daily time frame uptrending. It doesn't mean that it's downtrending. Again, the higher the time frame, the stronger the trend. So if you see here daily, it's uptrending. Why? Look at this. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You see there's like a rejection from the green candle. If you guys see this, right over here. So, done. Okay. Yeah, so market direction, it's an uptrend. A for alignment, we put a demand zone from the 1 hour time frame. So demand zone from the 1 hour time frame is check. The alignments we even put a downtrend, 2 point touch break, so 1, 2, then the third one it broke. Then there's also liquidity sweep right over here. Why? Because look at this. In the 4 hour time frame, there is a demand zone right here. Why? Because there are 3 momentum candles right over here. If you see in the 4 hour time frame. So let's say this is the 4 hour time frame, right? Look, people would actually buy here. Let's say like over here, look. You see the signal? People won't do liquidity sweep or nothing. They will just they'll just see the signal, they'll take a buy, and they'll get liquidated. That's trading. All you gotta do is learn and have good risk management to learn from your mistakes. That's really trading. You have to have good risk management. So yeah, there's a liquidity sweep right here, then and there's a signal double bottom. Then once we're done with the alignment, then we're with the timing when it breaks this again, this structure right here. If you see, there's like a structure, like a double bottom. There's a structure. So once I saw the structure, my timing is to enter. Then lastly, exit. I was risking around like $35, which is less than 1% because I risk $40 per trade. So I love trading because my risk management is insane. Like, it's strong as hell. Like, it's like impossible for me to like lose all of my money. Unlike some gamblers, right? They risk like almost 100% of their freaking savings. If if I was like let's say if I was trading or using money, I wanted to have like good risk management to the point that it will take me years to lose all my money. And I'll be explaining it in the end of the year how I use my risk management. My risk management, by the way, is super strong. Like, it could take you years. If you have a good edge, like if you have the good edge and it's like impossible for you to lose like every trade, it's gonna be even impossible for you to lose all your money if you have good edge. If you have good technical analysis, it's already good already. It's good to have like good risk management. I'm telling you, this risk management I have is very strong. So yeah, now we're done with the timing. I already once it break this resistance, then now we're in lastly exit. So again, here I put my stop loss right here, and in the 4-hour time frame, we see that there is a supply zone. So if you see a supply zone right here, that's where I usually put my take profit right here. But my exit strategy is also trend line break. So okay, you see here the trend line right over here. There's actually a trend right here, but you see here that I broke. I could have stopped right there, but there's like a little bit of rejection, so I have to like wait. Cause like, look, it's not going that like it's not going down strong here at first. See, I could have stopped my trade here, but I wasn't really sure until it actually broke. Like, I moved it right over here. Then yeah, it actually broke. Once it actually broke, then I stopped my trade. And that's how I made $66. That's my exit. It's a good trade. It's a good setup. I'm happy that I followed my rule. You know, it may look simple, It may look simple, but I'm telling you right now, only 5% make money at this. And I hope at the end of the year I'll make around around at least 300 to 500. All right? Or as long as I make money, I'll be happy. Cuz I think next year, I'm telling you right now, next year, I feel like I can do better. I've made mistakes this year, and I learned from it, alright? Around June or July, I could have made money. I could have made 200. But I didn't follow my rules, and I had to improve. And I improved myself and the strategy. So yeah, that's the main strategy. And lastly, we'll follow this other strategy, liquidity sweep. That is a check. Reversal pattern, the double bottom I showed you, check. Let's see, supply and demand. I already touched the supply from the 1-hour time frame, check. And trend line break, the 2-point touch I just showed you, check. That's a check already. And lastly, break of structure I already showed you, right over here, check. So yeah, that was pretty much it. And also, like, I put it to break even once I saw like a higher low. So you see higher high, higher low, it broke, boom, I put it to break even. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, if you guys watched till the end, that is crazy. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys on my next good trade. So yeah, see you guys.